Alright guys, so today I'm gonna be doing all the heist preps for the Cayo Perico heist and also the heist itself. So there's many ways to do it actually. This is one way, in my personal opinion, it is the easiest way to do it. A lot of people use the demolition charges, which I don't do because it's not really needed. And yeah, so basically this is a very easy way. It takes less than an hour, maybe like 45 minutes. Then with the heist it might be like an hour, but the preps are super simple. And actually it could be less than 45 minutes if you don't get Merryweather, which I hope I don't get Merryweather today. So yeah, but today I'm gonna be just teaching you guys how to do the Cayo Perico setups, and it's actually super easy. So I'll just do it really quick, and I'll like shorten this video too, because I mean I don't think anyone would want to watch a full thing. But first, I actually have a Cayo already set it up, and I guess I didn't know I had a full setup Cayo heist, so I guess I'll do my Cayo first. Let me just restart this. Actually, I'll just make this video a Cayo Perico heist. I'm actually gonna do one with my friend too. So this is how you do the heist, guys. Now, really quick, I'm not gonna do the preps, but I'll teach you how to do the preps. Or I won't teach you, I'll just tell you what preps you need to do. They're super self-explanatory. So first you gotta gather the intel. This is all junk. This is just telling you which spots are which. And then the prep. So for your prep, you want to do the long fin. Your equipment, don't do the demolition charges. This part right here, if you have like a tequila, ruby necklace, pink diamond, panther statue, then you'll need a plasma cutter, which it will show right here. But because I have bear bonds, oh, and also if you get files, you'll need a safe code. And then you need a fingerprint cloner and a cutting torch. And then aggressor, so you can use the suppressed pistol, so no one catches you. And then yeah, so we'll start the Cayo, and then I'll just do it super quick. So first, this is if you're doing it by yourself. You need to go to this part called the airstrip, which a lot of people know, because when you have to gather intel, you need to go to the airstrip. So we're gonna go back to the airstrip. And now I don't have a lot of money at the airstrip, and this is also bare bonds, so I'm not gonna get too much money off of this heist, but this is very easy. So you go to the island, then you'll park your boat right here. Now sometimes your boat flows away. You just have to swim back to it, but it usually stays at the sand area. And then what you are gonna do is you're gonna take this guy out. So you'll do that. Make sure with the pistol everything's a headshot. Take your time with everything, and you only could do headshots. If you don't do a headshot, then you're done, basically. So we'll grab this thing. I thought I got caught for a second. If you want elite challenge, don't get caught. Now, hard mode, and I'll teach you guys how to get hard mode too. It's very simple. After you do a heist to get hard mode, you have to finish your first heist. Then you have to wait for the text from Pavel, the submarine guy. And once you get that text from Pavel, it takes anywhere from 30 minutes all the way to an hour and a half. But after you get that text from Pavel, and you have to set up your Cayo, like, not set it up, but you have to accept the 100 grand penalty for starting the preps in under 15 minutes. So if you see the text from Pavel, then accept everything, accept the penalty for the setups, in under 15 minutes, you'll get a hard mode, which will give you an extra 100k for Elite Challenge. But enough yapping. And if you don't get a hard mode, then you'll only get 50k for Elite Challenge. If you do get hard mode, you'll get an extra 100k. So, but it's also 4 fingerprint cloners instead of 3. But it's really nothing. Alright, so collect. Cocaine is the white blocks. The cocaines. They're the most money you can get from the airship. Like, they're the most valuable. So, I'm gonna collect my weed. Then there should be cash. And then just collect everything. If you want Elite Challenge, collect in everything. And to get Elite Challenge, you have to have a full loot bag. So, almost 400k. Then we're gonna go back to the boat and go to the compound. Through the drainage tunnel. Because if you take the front gate, you're kind of a weirdo, I would say. Alright, so hopefully my boat didn't flow away. Oh, I think it did actually, because I kind of see it. Yeah. So sometimes your boat will float away. It's nothing too crazy. You just have to swim to it. Dang, I swam far. Or, it floated away far away. El Rubio is making monkey noises while I talk. Very not nice. So this is pretty annoying, but most of the time your boat won't flow away. But sometimes it just does this. It's very annoying. Alright, so you'll get onto the boat. I don't know if I'm gonna get Elite Challenge because I was kind of not locked in there. I'll also post another one where I'm doing it with my friend Dalton, which I did Cayo Perico heist with. So I'll post one with him, and I'll show a tutorial how you can do it with 2 people. Because it's way different, especially if you have gold and stuff, you'll get a lot more money. So you'll go to this yellow dot area, which is over here, and it should give you an option to go through a drainage tunnel, which you'll do. Just jump out of the boat. Hey, and right when you jump out of the water, I don't know what it is for Xbox or PC, but for PlayStation, well, I'm pretty sure Xbox also has arrows to put on your rebreather so you don't drown. It's the left arrow. I don't know what button is for PC though, sadly. I would tell you if I could, but make sure to put on your rebreather so you don't drown. It's very important actually. I've died multiple times just from drowning because I forgot to put on a rebreather. You should automatically have rebreathers in your inventory if you're doing a Cayo Perico, but you can also buy them at the gun stores, ammunition stores. So You just cut those little green areas, and then you'll swim over here.
Excellent. Did I ever tell you about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it will have the same effect on you. We'll see. Off you go.
And then once you get here, you'll click the right arrow to go through this area. Alright, now that you're over here, you're gonna, what I like to call the roof method. A lot of people do this actually, it's super common. You'll jump on this little ledge part right here. Jump onto it. Be really careful. Like, I'm an idiot, okay? Make sure you're not an idiot like me. Just be super careful when you walk on this. So you'll get in front of it, and then you should, once you press square or your jump button, I don't know what it is, depending on what console you are, but square is my jump button. You'll go over here, then you'll jump on this little pillar thing. Go over here, just knock this guy out. Then you'll go over here. And then be super careful, because there is a guy up here, super annoying. You just gotta wait for him. Then you're gonna press circle or your reload button. I don't know what your guys' reload button is, but circle on PlayStation is our reload button. If you get close enough, then you can actually, if you press the reload button close to someone, you can knock them out with your gun. So from that, I got around 70k, which is pretty good. The wall safe, you should always collect the wall safe. It ranges from 20 all the way from 90k. If you're lucky, you can get more than 90k. I've done it before. Okay, so you have to do the fingerprint cleaners. Now, how you do this is you just do the next one. So you see this first one, the next one. So you'll go here, and then you'll press the next one, and then when you get to this one, you get to the next one. So down next, down next, down next. That's basically what I remembered. It's super easy. You can also just look at the image on the right, but my way is pretty easy too. It's way easier than looking at the image. Alright, so after you finish this, what you're gonna want to do, hold on one second. Alright, I have to adjust my microphone. You're gonna go over here and collect your primary target. Mine is the safe, but you'll most likely get a tequila, a ruby necklace, which you'll need plasma cutters for, and then you'll cut this open. 9:33:55. So 9:33. Alright, so after you open up this, you'll get your final amount. So you'll get 100% of the cut, but there's this stupid thing in the game called fencing fee, and it takes like 100k. It's super stupid. So subtract your total amount by 100k, and that's your official amount. So I'll get about 1.09 mil, which is not, I mean, it's pretty bad. Alright, let's wait for this guy to turn. Alright. Then what you want to do is make sure you're not in that guy's kind of vision, and then you'll walk out through this cone, or not cone, this gate thing. Yeah, it's just super stupid cutscene, but it's alright. Alright, so once you get here, you can go to the airship and leave through the plane if you want to. It's so stupid. I would never do that. What I do instead, which is, because I'm a lot cooler, obviously, I take a dirt bike, go over here, wait for this Jeep right here. Just gotta wait a second. And then once you wait for him to go by, make sure not to run in a tree like I have multiple times already today. You're gonna jump in and then go into the ocean. And now, we'll have a bike in the ocean. So, once you get into the ocean, put on your rebreather with left arrow. Xbox, PlayStation, with PC, I have no clue. I have no clue what PC controls are. Any second will show that a helicopter is coming after you. Don't be worried. It's completely fine. There's nothing really. Once you're in the water, you're basically done with the heist. All you do is once you jump in the water, you see on the bottom left of the map. God, and the body's been found. Once you, God, bro, Pavel, shut up. Once you get in the water, you're just gonna swim into the deep end. So if you look at the bottom left, where my mini map is, you'll see the dark area, light shaded areas, gray areas. Nothing too crazy, but you just swim to the deep. And then any second now, it should bring me to a cutscene where I'm handing the bag, the duffel bag, to a mafia member. You can skip the cutscene if you want, but it's completely optional. So yeah, the fencing fee takes around 150k, and I did get elite challenge. So I'll get an extra 50k, which will bring me to basically 1.1 mil, barely. Yeah, so almost 1.1 mil. 1.9. I was completely right. And that is how you do the Cayo Perico heist. Super easy. It's actually so easy. It's like one of the most money efficient heists. Super easy. Everyone should have a Kasaka and a CEO. Those are the only two things you need, and that's it. And you can do what I just did. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'm famous soon.